most of my purchases were online, so it wasn't difficult per se. There were certain items that I had to search for and I couldn't find, for instance, an inspection of my boiler. But otherwise, I got a number of items online it was quite easy to get. I used Facebook groups which were really good. I find beauty products, things for my hair, makeup was really quite easy to find. I found a deodorant which was really good, which I hadn't ever thought of purchasing before, so I was able to do like a whole morning from showering, apart from brushing my teeth. I didn't find a toothpaste. Deodorants, washes, face washes, I could purchase all of that. My makeup, limited, but I could do my makeup. I think a lot of the items were out of stock. A few times I was trying to purchase, so a waterproof mascara, I found that was out of stock. Some of my food products were out of stock. And I think it was just because more and more people are purchasing online.
With some of the stock, the items that was out of stock, was you able to find alternative places, or?
If I use the example of the mascara, I couldn't, and I really wanted to use a UK brand rather than an American brand. So I actually emailed them. They said they'll be back in stock in a few weeks. So. But I was able to, she was really good at communicating, saying, sorry, it's out of stock, but we will get it back, and if you sign up, we can tell you when it's next back in stock.
Right, so you actually was able to communicate with the owners of the product, and just engage in a communication to know when
the next batch was coming in. Yes, so that was really helpful. So I did that all on Instagram.
So how did you find speaking to the business owners or the big company itself via the social media instead of the contact us?
I found they were quite speedy in contacting me back on social media, and I think that's where my mind went to. You know, when you can see that they're online and they're communicating, I was like, okay, let me see if they'll come back to me. And a lot of them did. So I contacted 2 people online. One was for the mascara and one was for spices. I ended up having to travel to get my spices. It didn't come directly to my house. So I communicated with them. That took a bit of a time to hear from her.
But could you do a normal day of just buying from black businesses if you really had to?
I think living by myself, I probably could. I mean, I'm used to doing a monthly shop at a big supermarket. I think there will be stuff I would struggle with. I found some exciting brands that I had identified online. So I said deodorant was really a really good find. I've never heard of them before. And I was able to go into Amazon and I got my item 2 days after. It was really speedy, it was great. And I've been using that since, and I've actually mentioned it to my family members because it was a really good product.
Is there any industries or sectors that you couldn't find?
There's probably 1 or 2. I think definitely I love the pound shop. So things like that, being able to go to maybe a black-owned pound shop concert would be great. And I couldn't find anyone for my garden at that time. So just a clearance of my garden.
Were there any businesses that are owned by friends and family that you did use?
I got a lip gloss from Vesta Beauty London, and she's a friend, and she started her lip glaze brand, so I've been using that, so I made sure I tapped into that.
What lessons would you say that you found out of the importance of buying from black businesses?
It can be done if you're willing to put the effort in. Businesses are going out there, they're showing themselves more readily, so it's just about looking and being able to focus on that's what your mission is, to be buying black. And I think black businesses just need to be ready.
And what about customer service?
I wanted a charter surveyor to come and value my property. Really good customer service. I left them a message. They rang me the next day. They asked me what date. So really good from start to finish. I also had someone to come and look at my wooden flooring. Again, he came a few days after I contacted him. gave me a quote and was really quick in giving me that quote back. And he was really actually quite polite. He was like, when do you want this done so that I can make sure I've got space? So we're still in that communication. I bought some spices and a shower gel which took longer, I think over a week to get those items. And I know they're from Gloucester, I think one was from Gloucester, but it took quite a long time to get those items. And it was just a variety of spices that I bought, and they just took long to get my items.
Say, okay, the experience wasn't as you would like. Would you suggest to them about their service and hope?
The first issue I had was that, as I was saying, it wasn't delivered to my house. Apparently I ticked an option that would go to a local shop. So it must have been difference in price, £4 something compared to £7 something. And the shop that it was delivered to wasn't even local to me. So I messaged her and said, I don't know what's happened here, but can you let me know why it was delivered to this shop? Again, she took a while coming back to me. Eventually she did. They said, oh, really sorry. You pressed the option for it to be delivered to a local shop. I said, again, it was at local. She said, if you know of any local shops, please let me know, but otherwise you can have it delivered to your house, but it's at £7 something. Now, for spices, packaging, postage and packaging, £7 for me.
That's a meal.
Yeah. It really is. I just can't. I just really can't. So I would probably look for maybe someone who's more local, selling those spices or something like that.
So off the back of your comment, your feedback to the business, did you get a response back that was pleasing for you to say?
Well, the fact that she said, oh, you can find a local shop if you want. Probably that's more, but I would like something delivered to my house. I would like that option. I don't want to pay more just because I want it delivered to my house. So that kind of puts me up.
And is there anything else that you experience on the positive side?
All the products were great. The shower gel got, the pit balm, they were all good. The lip balm, they were all good quality. The spices, they're all good quality items. Packaging was great. So yeah, it was good. I felt that good vibe to at least have purchased these items.